You know, I ran a story not too long ago about how Paul Begley was talking to, Benjamin Netanyahu, or whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know. Fuck. Well, anyway, Paul was talking about it. And he said something about Nibiru being 7 times the size of Jupiter. You know, and I watched this video. I went back to this video and I aired it, and I thought about it. I'm just like, if this thing's gonna smash into Jupiter's, asteroid belt and send these things going helter skelter in the end of 2020, and if it's the size of 7 times the size of Jupiter, this is why I don't agree with that. There's no fucking way this thing could be 7 times the size of Jupiter. You want to know why? Because it would have so much magnetic power if it was that big and that close to us, that it would fucking take all the planets in the solar system and it would be playing hell with them. It'd be like the Jolly Green Giant kicking fucking Jupiter in the ass right about now, dude. Jupiter would be all out of whack. All the planets would be fucking all over the place, dude. They'd all be drawn to this thing. It'd be like a big magnet, dude. So this thing would like swing in, and then you'd have like planets in our solar system coming right to it. You'd have like this thing would like suck Earth in. You know what I mean? There's just no way. I just don't agree with it. I do not agree that Nibiru is that big. I believe Nibiru is about 4 times the size of Earth. That's what they said. That's so whatever these fucking NASA scientists are trying to fucking fill into your head about Planet 9 being that big. Yeah, there might be a Planet 9 out there. There actually is a Planet 9, but that's not the brown dwarf. That's not the goblin that you guys are talking about. The goblin, the brown dwarf itself, is 4 times the size of Earth. And it has massive, and I mean massive, debris fields behind it. And it has its own moons. This is an entire solar system of its own coming in. It comes in, it fucks shit up, it swings out, it leaves, it comes back. Every 3,600 years. We're living in very biblical times right now, seeing this thing coming in, you being on my channel, being able to watch this thing coming in. Remember how I said I asked God a long time ago to please show me Nibiru? And the very next day I started seeing it. I think everything in this world happens for a reason. I think I was born to see this thing come in. I think that was one of my callings in my life, was to be a good dad, be a good husband, and report the truth news to you guys around the world. I used to be a really good welder. And stuff, but then I got hit, so it's just, you just never know what's going to happen in life. Here, one sec. I gotta let my dog in. That's Beast. See, Beast? This little Beast. I gotta let him in. Sorry about that. Sorry. He's not a very big dog. It's cold out there, so. I love my little dog, Beast. He's body trained, that little black fucker. He snuck by me. I know he shit in the other room. I know he fucking did a few minutes ago, that little fucker. Beast doesn't, though, dude. Beast just sits at the door and starts howling, dude. He's like, just let me out, you little bastard. And I'm like, all right. So Beast is cool. I don't mind. I got him for like freaking like another, I don't even know. This could be 6 months, could be 9 months. They set her fucking trial because she got caught for methamphetamines. That's my daughter's stepmom. And she lost all of her kids, and now she didn't have a home for her. She's homeless, and she's living on the streets from house to house. Fucking, now we got this dog, and she's being sentenced in July. So then, I don't know ultimately if we're just gonna keep this fucking dog, or if we just stuck with this thing for like a year or 9 months. I don't know. All I know is the wife will not let me get the dog that I want to get. I want to get a bully pit, and she won't let me get a bully pit because I can get a $2,500 bully pit for free from my son's bio dad that lives in Bismarck. He's like, yeah, you can just come up here and pick one out yourself. They're purebreds, dude. Yeah, bully pits. Those things are awesome. If you don't know what it is, look it up on the internet. It'll blow your mind, dude. Those things are the coolest dogs ever. They're not very tall, but they're just stocky as fuck, and they got a big old head on them though. And they look like a bulldog from hell is what they look like. They're just cool, dude. And they're great with kids, and they're great with other animals, and that's the main thing. Is I gotta have somebody that's a pet that's really, really, really tolerant with kids, because our kids do crazy shit sometimes, and they accidentally forget about the dogs and jump on them on the couch, and our dogs are, and, I just don't want a dog to bite them, So, but it's fucking nuts, this world that we're bringing our kids up into, and some of you out there probably don't have kids, but that's cool too. I love kids. It gives me something to look forward to every single day. I don't know. It gives me a reason to wake up. That and the wife and all these pets that I have. I have a lot of pets, but Beast has been doing pretty good. That's the name of my arowana. He's taken to eating pellets now, so he's doing good. So I'm proud of him. So he's gonna be a good survivor. So he'll get really big. I'm thinking probably maybe about a foot, maybe more. Right now he's about, I'd say he's about 11 inches, but he needs to go in the big tank. I need to eventually put him in the big tank so that way he can get to be like 2 feet long. Have a fucking arowana that's like 2 feet long. I could do it too. I know I could. I'm really good at raising fish, dude. Most people buy a fish and the fish is dead in a day or two. No, I'm really good at it. The only time I lose fish is when fish fucking kill each other, and you can't fucking control that. You just can't. So, but I don't know. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen, in fucking Israel, and is Hamas gonna? Are they gonna give a call to arms to Hamas? Is Hamas gonna start letting rockets fly here in the next couple hours? I don't know. All I know, people, this is not good. This is really, 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 really bad news. So, remember how I said they're pushing for it. They're trying to sell the war. They're trying to sell the war. They're trying to sell the war. No more oil. No more dealing with oil with Iran. You know what I'm saying? No more of it. So they're sanction them and sanction them and sanction them and sanction them. Well, eventually they're going to fight back. And that's why Salami told Rouhani to shut the fuck up and go in the other room. And you're going to be an onlooker and watch this all come together. And that's what he told him. Shut the fuck up. You haven't heard a peep out of Rouhani. He's probably in his bunker, dude. Scared to death the bombs are going to come raining down on his ass. Because we're not a fucking friend of him. We're not allies with him either. He's a fucking autocratic piece of shit too. Autocratic dictator. Yep. So we're gonna find out what's gonna happen, but I want all of you to, at least get one firearm for yourself, and then, ammunition bought, get some water, get bandages, get food that does not require electricity. If you can afford a bulletproof vest, that's great. That'll really save your life someday. But if you can't afford a bulletproof vest, well, at least get a fucking handgun or something, or a shotgun. So, okay. I just want all of you out there to be safe, and I don't want anything that bad to happen to you. So, no matter what happens here in the coming days, so it could get crazy, or President Trump could just. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what Trump's going to do. Trump could go either way on this one. He could just ignore this, wait for the next couple of ships to get blown up again, or he could be listening to John Bolton here today and tonight in the war room. I'm sure they're in the war room right now discussing what the fuck they're going to do. Are they going to attack before the USS Arlington arrives, or are they going to wait for the Marines? Some have a feeling they're going to wait for the Marines. If they haven't struck them by now, they're not. I don't think they're going to strike them until the Marines arrive. I think they're going to wait for the Marines. So I just can't believe. I think all of you are just fucking stunned too that I can't believe Netanyahu didn't just unleash the F-35s, Bs, the bombers, and just bomb the hell out of these plants. I can't believe he didn't order an airstrike. This is Netanyahu, man. He fucking hates Iran. Just like we hate Iran. Just like Iran hates us. It's a mutual feeling between the two of us. But at least on the positive note, we got Saudi Arabia now. I just reported on it. Saudi Arabia is on our side. And that is one powerful country over there. That is one powerful country. So I am so grateful that they're on our side. Thank you so much, Saudi Arabia, for joining the fight with us. We're gonna need it. So nobody wants a fight to begin with. Trust me, I don't want any wars. But if we're gonna have a war, so be it. Let it happen. It's just God's will. It has to happen in the Bible. Gog and Magog. That's why I'm telling you, everything is gonna unravel in Israel, and there's gonna be a lot of destruction of Israel, and there's gonna be a lot of dead fucking people here in the next couple days. If this spirals out of control and they start unleashing these fucking guided M75 rockets, they're going to have a lot of fucking problems. So not only that, but they have all the other hundreds of different types of fucking rockets over there, the makeshift rockets that they fire at them to, so, and balloon bombs and everything else. So all you're going to do is just piss Israel off, and then they're just going to annihilate you. Israel's looking for any excuse to fucking take on Iran and Syria right now and take out Bashar Assad. He fucking hates Bashar Assad. But the problem is Bashar Assad is friends with Putin, and Putin is friends with Netanyahu too. So what does Russia do? What's Russia gonna do when the bombs start raining down on Damascus and you have Russians in there? Let's all pray that Russia gets the fuck out of there before the bombs start raining down. You know what I mean? If he's going to go after Damascus, like I said, it's in the fucking Bible, Ezekiel 38:39. You don't believe me? Go find your Bible right now and look it up. It will happen, the destruction of Damascus. Gog and Magog. The final war. Before the Antichrist reveals himself. All right. Well, anyway, I love you all. Stay strong. And like I said, I think that Nibiru is only 4 times the size of Earth. So don't listen to these scientists telling you it's 7 times the size of Jupiter, because our fucking planets in the solar system would be like, you know what I mean? They'd all be drawn to this fucking thing, to it. It would have so much magnetic characteristics of it that it would overwhelm everything, dude. That's why I don't believe that. I don't honestly believe that. Do I believe Nibiru will be here in 21? Absolutely, yes. Anywhere between 2020 and 2021, that's what I'm thinking Nibiru is going to be here. I think Russia's right about their calculations from, am I absolutely positive about it? Absolutely not. Nobody can be positive about Nibiru. Only one can be positive about Nibiru is God. Because if you have something that speeds up and slows down goes from clockwise to counterclockwise sometimes, and it draws a little bit closer every 40 days, it draws a little bit closer in, because it's orbiting, it's part of our, it's entering into our solar system, so it has to adhere to some kind of fucking law. But this thing's defying all the laws of physics as it's coming in. That's why NASA was way off on their predictions. They said 2017, so they were way off. They treated this thing just like a fucking comet that never changes speed. Well, I guess they were wrong, so we're going to find out. But as of right now, I'm just going to keep viewing this thing coming in for you guys, and we'll see this thing to the bitter end. All right. As always, I love you very much. You guys have a good night. Peace out.